There is a massive difference between me now than probably about 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I was having teas all the fucking time, and I was constantly having microplastics, right? Drinking from a plastic bottle, wearing, don't get me wrong, I've got fucking plastic shorts on right now. Again, that is changing very soon. And I was just having everything plastics. Constant consumption of plastics. And you can see, I should put a photo up of me probably 3 years ago, and I felt shit. I felt absolutely awful. I was depressed. I was kind of just a little bit of the pussy side. Like, there was certain things I wanted to achieve, and I just wasn't doing any sort of work to get there. And I was blaming all my life on like everything else, like, oh yeah, just my girlfriend's the problem, or my mate's the problem, or just a certain situation in my life is the problem. Was it really? I was sad. I was literally, I didn't feel fucking, I just wanted to be loved. No motivation. I was just pretty much like a little fucking crybaby that just, why does no one love me? Oh my god, like, I want to feel loved. I want to do this, I want to do that, but I just can't because of fucking shut up. Now, I'm a pretty egotistical cunt. Like, as cringy as it sounds, it can be questionable sometimes, where my confidence is a little bit out of hand. And I see, like, the low test microplastic kind of geezers just consuming their little teas and drinking from their plastic bottles. Ooh, I'm not trying to be a dick. Do whatever the fuck you want, I promise you. But I am being a dick because you can just fucking tell that they do not, like, they're just pussies. Like, it really is. It's really crazy because I made this, like, the script of this video probably like a couple of days ago, and there was this one lad in the gym that was drinking from one of them plastic run bottles, and I was just like, oh mate, I'm not trying. I'm not out here to hurt anyone. What I am saying is just that if he has a girlfriend, I'd be very, very surprised, and if he wasn't gay, then I'd be very, very surprised also. Like, it's just, I don't know how to describe the people. I think when you get to the like higher test and like less microplastic type shit, then you realise this. You realise the kind of pussy men, and it's, I feel really bad for saying it, but it's just how it is. It literally is how it is. There's a night and day difference. And they're very emotional. That's all I'm going to say. They are very emotional. And before, I used to, again, like, just blame people. Like, oh my god, like, I'm not in the right headspace, or whatever the fucking case is. Now, it's like, okay, I stress about it, but like nowhere near to the extent of what I did before, because I already have like started figuring out a solution in my head. I don't know whether this is test or maybe it's just me growing up, but I truly think that it is test, because I just don't even like fucking think twice about like, oh my god, this is why, just emotional thinking. Like, I don't think men are supposed to really be like emotional thinking. They literally are just like, I feel so much better when I'm just like, right, okay, this is the problem, let's fucking sort it and do it like right now. Like, that's literally how I've been living for the past year. No microplastics, whatever. And it's just made a night and day difference in my life. And it's just such a fucking, like, a relief of everything. And again, I don't think that I would have done this if, like, my emotions, like, again, what microplastics does pretty much is just make estrogen, or like the chemicals in your balls, it like simulates estrogen, which is the woman's hormone. I don't know what the fuck the woman's hormone is, but it pretty much, it's a woman's hormone that we're not supposed to, like, we have a little bit like naturally, but we don't have a lot of it. Do you know what I mean? But a lot of the fucking thing now is it simulates estrogen, so it's like making men into pussies. It's as simple as that. Like, it's if you feel like very emotional and you're crying a lot, then you're like not even being able to have kids, then this is probably the reason. I hope that everybody's watched the Netflix documentary, and it's something along the lines of the plastic detox. I'm pretty sure it's called. It's a very interesting study kind of thing. Yes, don't get me wrong. I don't really go into studies, but when there is a night and day difference of me before 3 years ago to me now and how I feel, it's fucking insane. It is genuinely, again, like I say, night and day difference. And as I was saying before, like, there's no emotional thinking, no emotional, oh fuck, I need to really like get this sorted. No, like, oh my god, this has happened. Emotional breakdown kind of fucking thing. Now it's just like, right, okay, this is the problem. Okay, yeah, I'm a little bit sad about it, but let's just get on with it. And I think that if you're trying to like succeed in life, that's just how you're gonna have to be. I don't care what all these like male like influencers are like, oh, it's okay to be down, it's okay. No, it's fucking not. Just get it sorted, and then you don't have to fucking worry about it. Yes, it's extremely annoying that it's fucking happened. Get on with it. Figure out a solution right fucking now. And like, if you're blaming somebody else for the problem, then I reckon you've got a lot of. Don't get me wrong. There's like plenty of times where, oh yeah, you could say that it was definitely this person's problem, but just get shit sorted. Get it sorted. Okay, do they need the sack? If you have a business, do they need the sack? Do they need to come away from your friend group? For example, your girlfriend's cheating on you. Right, okay, see you later. It's as simple as that. Get it sorted ASAP. And again, that just shows that you've got no fucking plastic in your balls, because you're not a like emotional little cunt. Like, it sounds like I'm being absolutely horrible, but I swear, like, now it's just like, okay, let's fucking get it. It's as simple as that. It's crazy how much it changes your just outlook on everything to fucking get shit done. And again, like I said, that's what men are supposed to do. Men are supposed to be, if you want like a feminine fucking woman, the best way to attract a feminine woman is to be masculine, right? Like, completely polar opposites. So, very feminine woman and a very masculine man. It's as simple as that. If you haven't read the book by David Dida, The Way of the Superior Man, it pretty much goes into it. Again, I don't agree with everything that he says in it, but it's very very little bit of an eye opener, especially to a lot of people nowadays. It's going to be an eye opener. And I used to be like a massive people pleaser. I used to be like, oh my god, like, I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to like, oh my god, I'm so sorry that I said that, blah blah blah. Now I'm just kind of like, I am the way I am. Don't get me wrong. I hope that I don't piss you off. I hope that I don't hurt you in any sort of way. And the last thing that I do want to do is hurt you in any sort of way. But if I think of something that might potentially hurt you, but in the long run help you, then I will say it. At the end of the day, I will say it. And it's just like, my mate's going through a like breakup right now. And I said something like the day before his breakup. I was like, look, mate, in my situation, I would not be with this girl, first off, and if Shannon done that to me, then I'd be like, see you later. I'm sorry, Shannon's my girlfriend, if you don't know. And it kind of like, I think that he got really defensive about her, and then the next day he found out that she kind of like, I wouldn't say cheated. It's a very long story. It's very very difficult one that I'm not going to go into because it's not my place to say. But again, and he's like, I feel like he's respected me for saying it, because it was just kind of like, oh fuck, a little bit of an eye opener, and just some truth, pretty much. So I used to constantly be like, yes, I'll do it for you. Like, especially when it comes to girls. Like, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll do it for you. Don't you worry. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll do it. Now I'm kind of like, I don't have much time for women. And you can ask my girlfriend this, like, a lot of the time I go through like periods where I'm like, okay, I spend a lot of time with you when I'm not that busy, blah, blah, blah. But when I am busy, it's very, very kind of work, come home from work and work again. And then kiss her a few times. She makes me a coffee. She makes me food. And then sleep. Fuck. Well, and then back again. Literally the same kind of thing. And this is where, like, I think having, like, no microplastics is kind of like, you start to set boundaries. You start to set, like, what you think is disrespectful. And whether it is family, friends, or wife, your kids, your girlfriends, whatever the case is, it's literally like you're not scared to just fucking be like, okay, this is what I expect, and maybe they'll say back, yeah, okay, this is what I expect, fair enough. But it's also like, again, I was just too like soft with people, whereas like, okay, yeah, no, I'll do it, and I was just wasting my whole fucking life for like trying to impress people. And it's like, you just really don't need to like impress people. It's as simple as that. Like, people are gonna like you or you're not, or they don't. It's as simple as that. And again, you'll learn this through like life experiences and things like that. I don't think many people. There's people, girls are the worst for it. They're literally the worst for it. Where it's like, they'll break your heart. Do you know what I mean? Like, they'll break your heart if they want to. Men are more kind of lenient, where they are like a little bit more, unless it comes to love or like sex, pretty much. A lot of guys will pretty much just do anything. Like, they'll do they'll do anything for a little bit of sex. But anyway, they won't do everything. They're like a little bit more straight up. Like, I've noticed that a lot of guys will say, like, if they think that you're doing wrong, they'll say, unless you've got a bunch of fucking microplastics in your balls. And again, this comes down to like not afraid to like share your opinion, because sharing your opinion is something that you should just be able to do anyway. Like, a lot of people are just scared to fucking do this, and it's absolute pussy behaviour. And if the other person gets offended, then fuck them. It's as simple as that. As harsh as it sounds, like, you should be able to just fucking say, look, as long as it's not fucking like unhinged and just blatantly fucking dickish. Do you know what I mean? And you're saying it to like genuinely piss someone off. If it's someone's like opinion, then you should respect it. It's as simple as that. And if you get offended by it, then again, you've got microplastics in your balls that are making you fucking emotional and just making you more of a fucking woman. It's as simple as that. And again, I've stopped playing like games and things like that, and I started working instead. I don't know whether, again, this is more of a high test kind of thing, but I don't want this kind of like game, like, oh yeah, I'm going on with my game. Don't get me wrong, like, this is half of my mate Ash's thing, because as the problem started arising with him breaking up with his girlfriend, he like did kind of half say like, oh, I want to kind of improve and not game as much. And I was thinking of it like months before, but then he like initiated it, and I was like, thank fuck, let's fucking do it. And I just feel so much better with it. Like, I just feel like I'm just so much more productive. Again, this might be like the microplastics, where I just want to like strive for more because I've got like more tests or like less estrogen or whatever, and I just want to strive for more. I want to like be able to fucking get this like life that I want. I really want this life, this fucking perfect old England kind of Land Rovers, nice house with a bunch of fucking land, with a bunch of like animals and shit like that, like proper like life. And I noticed when I thought of that before, it was like, do you know what? I really wish that I could have that life. Now I'm like, do you know what? That life could potentially be very fucking close. And you start like seeing these things. I don't know, again, whether it's the lack of estrogen, but you start seeing these things where it's like, do you know what? That's actually not too far away. Like, it's really actually achievable. If I just make this amount, then maybe. And I have like a lot less doubts as well. Do you know what? It's all fucking coming to me now. Like, I have a lot less doubts about like my thing, and a lot less doubts of just being able to try things. And if I do try something and then someone says, "Oh, that's cringe as fuck," then I'm just like, I tried it, motherfucker. Like, what did you do? Like, you're literally sat there fucking grinding on GTA still, and you're like 25, shut your mouth. It's as simple as that. Like, it really is. And I don't know, maybe it's just my mindset, but I truly believe that quitting microplastics is the fucking best, one of the best things I've ever done. I just feel a lot more manly, a lot more dream driven, and a lot more just flow statey. Do you know what I mean? Like, I come home from the gym every day, do one of these videos, edit it in the morning, fucking bang, sorted. So just fucking, again, just try again. Fucking hell, I know I'm saying it again a lot. Pretty much, stop drinking tea unless it's like loose leaf tea in the metal kind of container things that you can get, and you can gradually release the kind of tea into the hot water. If it's like that, then it's completely fine. But if you get tea bags, then I'm pretty sure that releases something like 1 billion microplastics into your balls. And again, that's like each one of them, like particles, is not producing estrogen. I'm pretty sure it just mimics the effects of estrogen. So again, making you into a pussy, pretty much, into a woman. Which is half the reason why I think that a lot of the people are just fucking mentally ill now, and just fucking theories and shit. Because, yeah, anyway, I'm not going to get into that because fuck it. But yeah, it's literally it. Plastic shorts and shit like that, I am going to get another lot. I wear cotton t-shirts all the time, even in the gym. Wear cotton, metal bottles. I also, if you can see, let me just see if you can see that metal thing there is a metal filtration. Like, I don't filter through like plastic or anything like that. I literally just do metal. And to be fair, might have to fucking change my chair. Only just thought of this now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Try and just eliminate as much plastic as possible. Don't get me wrong, this is not the best water for you, but I've got every water, like sparkling water that I do get, I get it in glass because, again, plastics. And I'd recommend just watching that documentary on the plastic detox. It's a very, very good and very interesting just way of thinking about things. So yeah, do your research into it. Or just trust me, because again, I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. What's the point of me lying and shit? So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you later. Ta-ra.